to my channel. I did have some old videos on here and I've pulled them down because they're from years ago, and decided to use this channel instead of my music channel to put my vlogs on because apparently I'll confuse the algorithm otherwise. So yeah, I'm off to get my daughter from her friend's house. We've see what time it is. It's 20 past 8, so we've been out since like 10 this morning. She was in a coding class, and then she had a Spanish class, and then we had a little bit of a time in the park, and she went off to a play date. And I came home, I thought, oh, I've got an hour and 40 minutes to relax before I have my music students. And I ended up having to cancel all the students because my wonderful crackhead neighbour is on one at the moment. I thought he was dead, to be honest. I thought, like, I've seen his friend on the cameras. His friend who lives with him, I've seen him going to work. You know, I hear him get up about 6 in the morning and he goes to work. And he comes back late, and I was like, oh, they're being really quiet at the moment. And I kind of joked, I was like, maybe he's dead. Maybe like he's dead, and like in Weekend at Bernie's, they just like the spray, so no one knows he's dead, so his friend can keep living there. But anyway, yeah, I ended up leaving the park. My friend went off with her friend and their family, and then came home thinking, oh, I'm gonna have a little bit of time to catch up with the dishes and have a little R&R before my lessons start. And I came in, and as soon as I opened the kitchen door, the floor was full of water. The bathroom was worse. There's water on every surface. I had to throw the toothbrushes away, like every surface. The ceiling, the bathroom ceiling. We've got this downlighter, and it's the size of a fruit bowl, and it was just full of this brown water, and the kitchen ceiling is just sagging again. And you know, this is 4 years now of being flooded from upstairs, from the neighbour upstairs. It happens on a regular basis, twice a year minimum. And earlier this year, I had to have part of the kitchen ceiling replaced, so we were without the kitchen for 2 days. And you know, you're just trying to do the path of least resistance thing and not get bothered. And I'm just like, here we go again. Here we go again. So I'm looking, and obviously, of course, because of the water, I've got no electricity. So, fortunately, the electrician came out quite quickly. We know each other quite well now because it's been happening so often. And then the plumber came after that, and you know, they made it safe, but we've got no bathroom lights now because it was so sodden that the pull switch as well literally just came away in his hands. And you know, he put the last light in. He was like, oh, you know, you won't need to change this light for years. These lights last for years, and we've had it less than a year. And we could hear the neighbour moving about, but he wouldn't answer the door, even though if he'd looked out the window, he would have seen the, you know, the two vans, the two worker vans, branded vans. He knows they're from the housing. He would have seen those, but you know, what can I say? So I didn't get anything done. I had to cancel all my students because I didn't think I had any electric at all. Then I found out some of the electrics were on, so I remembered from the last times we've got 2 separate circuits. The back of the house, when he floods us, the back of the house goes off, but the front doesn't, well, the flat. So I still had to cancel because it was getting dark and I didn't have any lights anywhere because I didn't want to put anything on because I didn't know what was wet and what wasn't. So anyway, I lost quite a lot of money today, and I was really doing quite well. Look at this person speeding. Go on, overtake me. I know there's a speed camera there, mate. Yeah, so I was trying to do, like, you know, the path of least resistance thing. It's okay. I'll mix some vocals instead. It's okay. I'll make some spicy food while my daughter's out because she doesn't like it. I ended up just staring at the wall. I didn't even do anything. Just sat there staring at the wall, really, and looking at social media. I hate having a wasted day, and especially when it's not really anything I've done. But it's one of those things. It's like, if I pull it up with the housing now, we're 4 years into this antisocial behaviour, and the first 3 and a bit years, well, the second and third year especially, were terrible, absolutely terrible, because I opened this antisocial complaint and nothing got done, and nothing's still getting done. And, you know, he's allowed to fly tip out the back in the shared yard, and I'm just moaning. I am just moaning. It's been a day, because I'm like, how come he's allowed to break the terms of the tenancy repeatedly and nothing happens? I just don't get it. I just don't get it. And I'm trying just to focus on getting back to Spain. Like, just like, yeah, okay, it sucks, but try and focus on the bigger picture. But then I'm like, well, I've just lost like 100 quid for like, well, more than that, because I was doing 4 lessons. So I'm trying not to, do you know what I mean? I'm trying not to think about that, but it's pissing me off. But I am still saying, you know, just look at the bigger picture. You know, one day you'll be gone away from this horrible, scummy crackhead in this nasty, horrible neighbourhood. And it's like, we've been here now 4 years, and every single day I wake up and I'm like, I wish I was back in Spain. I wish I was back in Spain. And the fact that we only had to come here because of COVID, and because of the government in Spain stealing all my money, stealing all my daughter's money. And I finally got a reply from the government, an email this year, confirming I have no debts, confirming I never had any debts. So I'm still not close to finding the money, but at least I got proof that I didn't owe anything and I don't owe anything. But yeah, that's another story. So yeah, it's just